and there are a lot of things that you would be getting in the portal. It's just your effort that you need to focus on the portal, focus on your studies, and make the fullest use of this platform. Right? The access that you will be having, or the tools that you would be having, is video tutorials for aptitude inside the platform, ebooks, practice assignments, some online tests, right? And then coding compiler, which is our in-house coding compiler, and you can actually code on this compiler and check your coding progress, right? Whenever possible, we will also provide you with some proctor tests, right? These are again the tools. In coding compiler, you can code in 5 languages, which is C, C++.
थोड़ा मैंने जीरो अटेंडेंस क्यों दिख रहे हैं
सर?
1175 कौन से वाले बच्चे दो तेरे को यूआईडी भेजी मैंने
एक भी है
सर, am I audible?
हाँ
5515 करके भेजा
5515 वाला देख कल का भेजा ना डमी में डालने के लिए
पहले डमी में डालना फिर उस पे करना
तेरे को बोला था पहले डमी में डाल CS 010 अबे ये CS 010 में डमी में
सर, am I audible?
तो पेज ना
Sir, am I audible? Okay. So moving forward, you would be getting the access to coding compiler, in which you can code in 5 languages: C, C++, Java, Node.js, and Python. Right? You will access to all the analytics. Like after every test, you would be getting the analytics. What question answered? What would be the right answer? From which topic that particular question is from? How much time other students all over India are? How much time to answer that particular question? How much time you are taking to answer that particular question? And you can view the questions and you can analyze yourself so that you can prepare yourself for the upcoming placements and do not do the same mistake twice. Right? On the student dashboard, you would be getting the classes, online tests, ebooks, everything that I told you. Right? Now, these are the tests that you will be getting on your platform. Firstly is the level testing, right? So level testing is will be happening for aptitude, for domain test, which is either if CS, IT, for mechanical, civil, for these domains. That's be there. You will also be for CSIT students. You will also be getting the access to programming level test series. So in aptitude and domain, each level will be having 10 tests. You need to mandatorily attempt 8 and you need more than 50% to clear level 1. Right? Then for level 2, the number of assessments would be the same. The criteria would be %. For level 3, the criteria would be 60%, and to clear the level 4, you need to have the criteria of 70%. So this criteria is the average score in all the tests. The test that you have attempted, if your criteria, if you have attempted more than 8 tests and your criteria that average of all the tests is more than 50%, 55% or 60 or 70%, you would be able to clear that particular test, right? Apart from the level testing, you would be getting the access for summer pep tests, winter pep tests, some weekly practice test series if the college would be conducting that. Access also you would be getting on Hitbullseye platform, right? Moving forward, I would be right for next 2 minutes. Please have a look at this slide. These are your deadlines, and you need to complete all the level test series according to these deadlines. To clear the level 1, the deadline would be 15th of September. I hope you all have received the credentials. Have you all received the credentials? Okay. So you will be getting the level test series soon. For engineering students, the deadline to clear the level 1 is 15 September. For MBA students, it is 31st of December. Also for School of Computer Science. And for domain, the above deadlines were for aptitude. For domain, the deadlines will be 15th of September. And for students, the technical test, that is programming level tests, you would be getting the access, and you would be the criteria for clearing level 1 would be 15th of September. You can take a screenshot of this slide and you can actually cater to these deadlines. Right? Okay. Now, you can also note down my email ID, bharat@hitbullseye.com. In case you are facing any problems or any queries, you can directly contact me on this email ID. Right? Okay. Now, without further ado, I would be sharing my screen and I would be showing you how the platform would look like and how you can actually take the tests. Right? So once you log in, this is how the portal looks like. Right? You would be getting the access to these 4 things, right? You need not to click on upgrade course button because you would be getting all the access from the campus, right? Please note down one very important thing. You should not, or you do not need to register on the Hitbullseye platform. We have already registered you on this platform, and you have the full access of this particular platform. You should not go to Hitbullseye platform or Hitbullseye website and register yourself. Right? You need to only log in through the credentials that you are provided with. Okay. So these 3 tiles, that is study material, live classes and recordings, test series and analysis. These 3 tiles are very important. Right? So let us start from study material. So when I click on study material, all of this, right? So when I click on aptitude, like I told you in the slide, that you would be getting the access to video material, ebooks, assignment. So let me just show you how you will get the access when, let's say, if I click on quant, right? Today I want to learn average and decimals. So when I click on average and decimals, every topic, each and every topic will start with a pre-assessment test so that you can analyze your current level of knowledge in this particular topic. Right? Then there are some videos. These videos are recorded by our experts who have more than a decade of experience in providing the aptitude lectures. You can just click on watch now and you can view the lecture. After that, you would also be getting the access for ebook. So you can actually download the ebooks and you can view the material from here. Then if you want to do some practice assignments, that is you want to like take the copy and pen and you want to solve some questions, you can do that through the assignments. Then you will be having the access for online tests, right? So for each and every topic, there is a journey for you, starting from a pre-assessment test, then some videos, then ebooks, assignments, and then online tests, right? If you go through this whole process, no one can stop you from the expertise in each and every topic. And again, no one can stop you from from clearing the test for the placements, right? Okay, let me just go back and move forward with it. That was about the, then if I go to aptitude, advanced aptitude practice, so you would be getting the access for, let's say if I go on reasoning this time, right? Okay, so you would be getting the access for now. In this section, you would not be getting the section wise test, that is chapter wise test. This is the section wise testing. So you would be getting the questions from all the topics of the reasoning, right? So level 1 tests, level 2 tests, level 3 tests, according to the difficulty level you are getting the access from here, right? So that was about the aptitude and advanced aptitude practice. You would be getting the access for some SIT material. I hope I am audible. Okay. So like I told you, you would be getting the access for vocabulary builder so that you can increase your vocabulary, add a word every day, right? Then you would be getting the tests for computer science and IT. So you would be getting the access for programming. This is general programming practice, DSA questions, that is on arrays and strings, searching and sorting, basic max, recursion, AI and ML, CS fundamentals like computer network, system design, MERN stack, cybersecurity and blockchain tests are also here. Also, the tests are there for mobile development as well, which includes Android programming and Swift programming. So you would be getting the access for all of this study material from here, right? Now, this was about the first tab, that is study material. If I move forward to the second tab or the second tile, which is live classes and recordings. So whenever any live classes, whether it would be summer PEP classes or winter PEP classes, if some of the students are getting those classes, then you would be getting the access or the material from here only. You need to click on class resources, then some session plan would be tagged to you. Example, this C++ comprehensive is tagged now, right? So the students who would be going through C++ classes would be getting this material. When you click on academic resources, you would be getting some in-class tests and practice tests, like it is visible here, right? So this is the purpose of on live class and recordings tab. Then the most important tab in this portal, which is test series and analysis. When you click here, you would be getting two options, full length tests and test results and analysis. So when you click on test results and analysis, you can actually view how many tests have been allocated to you, how many tests you have taken, since this is a new portal. So you must not have taken the assessments. But yeah, when you would be going through all the tests one by one, the analysis of them would be visible here. Right? When you go on full length test, you would be getting the access to 150 plus company specific tests. We have also divided those tests into different categories, which is IT product companies, IT service companies, big data and analytics companies, just some general recruitment tests like AMCAT, CoCubes, eLitmus, Hitbullseye employability tests, some other generic tests, and all the level testing, all the level tests you would always be getting in open tests, and all the other tests, whether it would be winter PAP, summer PAP, or any other testing that is that will be done by the campus, would always be visible in time bound tests. Right? Again, I'm repeating, the level testing would always be visible in open tests. The other tests would be visible in time bound tests. Right? So let me just open any one window and show you how it would look like. So I have opened IT product companies. You can see you would be getting the access for Adobe tests, Amazon, HCL, HPE, IBM, HP. So all the tests you would be getting from here. Right? Now let me show you. Till now I have told you how you can take the tests. Now let me show you how you can analyze yourself after taking the test, right? So let's say, for example, you have taken a test, right? And the aptitude test. Let's say you have taken an aptitude test, right? When you would be when the test would be allocated to you, you would be getting a button called start name, right? When you are done with the test, this button sometime obviously would be converted to result analysis. You can click on result analysis, then you would be getting the access to two options here. First is key and explanation, second is question wise analysis. Let us start with the question wise analysis. Okay, this is how it would look like. So you would be getting from which topic you have attempted this test, the answer that you have marked. Okay, so the right answer, the answer that you have marked, level of this particular question, how much time you have taken to answer this question, how much time other students in India, like I told you, this question would have gone to many students all over India. So how much time other students are taking to answer this particular question, how much time you have taken to answer this particular question. You would be also getting the access for that. And finally, you can, by clicking on view button, you can view the questions. Right? Then you would be getting the access for key and explanation. So when you click on key and explanation, you would be getting two options here. Key and explanation, reattempt. So when you click on key and explanation, in case of MCU questions, you would just be getting the option, and you would be getting the explanation, the right answer. The magical part is, or the magical thing in this portal, the most important thing is reattempt key and explanation, right? So when you click on reattempt key and explanation, the portal would be telling you, for example, if I click on this, so yeah, this tagging, the questions in red are wrongly answered. The question in green are rightly answered. If there are some yellow questions, that means that is kept unattempted, right? So if I click on the first question, which is marked in red, you can see the portal is telling me wrong answer. Do you want to attempt again? You can click on yes. Then you would be getting the chance to answer this particular question again. So you can actually take the copy and pen, you can analyze your subject knowledge, you can go for some another resources, you can analyze the answer from there. After learning the topic or after learning the concept for this particular question, you can answer this particular question. Obviously, the marks would not be getting added, the marks would be finalized, but you can actually improve yourself so that you do not make the same mistake twice. Now, let's say if I think that instead of B, the answer should be C. Still, the portal is telling me wrong answer. If I just switch the question, then I can attempt the question multiple times. Let's say the answer should be D, again wrong answer. So the portal would be telling me multiple times, right? So this is how you can actually improve yourself. Now, this was about the MCQ questions. What about the coding questions? So you can just slide down, you can go on to code analysis, right? You can see the problem statement from here. The code that you have submitted, for example, this student has submitted the code in Python language, right? The code that you have submitted, the code that was expected from you, right? So like this, you would be getting the access or the analysis for each and every coding question as well. What code you have written, what code that was expected from you, hidden compiler warnings generated, code compilation if it is passed or not, sample test cases passed, hidden test cases passed. So every analysis you would be getting from here, right? So this is how you can analyze and improve yourself, right? So this was all about the portal. Now, if you are having any questions, please let me know. I am here to answer your questions. Okay, so I got that, sir, you are not audible. From where I was not audible, you can tell me, I can repeat that part. Okay, so someone is asking me, the questions are from Amazon IBM for preparation purpose. Yes, it is for preparation purpose. And the questions that we have added in these tests are like the questions are analyzed by our research team. We have asked from the students that have taken these tests, and some of the questions are actually real questions that were asked in these particular tests or the placement test of these companies. Okay, any other questions? How many times a test can be attempted? Oh, reattempted. Test cannot be reattempted, but you can analyze yourself, and like I told you, you can go to the reattempt part and you can attempt that particular test, or you can analyze yourself many times. So I have got a query. If it is for preparation purpose, then why the marks have been finalized? You would be getting the access for not different tests. You are getting the access for 5 different Amazon tests or any other company test. And basically, you can analyze yourself from 5 tests. Yeah, apart from that, we are also providing you the analysis or the results, everything you. So once you complete this, all but various tools from where you can rise and care about the next person. Okay, so 8 out of 10. Okay. So in level test series, you would be, for example, for level 1, 10 tests will be there, right? You need to attempt at least 8 tests from those from the 10 tests that were allocated to you, and you need to score an average of more than 50% in all of those tests. Then only you would be able to clear the level. In level 1 there would be 10 questions, 10 tests. In level 2 also there would be 10 tests. Same goes for level 3 and level 4. Any specific tests for AI based roles, you can ask your management. We can definitely provide these tests. When and where will we get the login credentials? If you have not got it till now, you would be getting by maximum by today or tomorrow. How we will log into the website? You just need to go to hitbullseye.com. You can write on Google hitbullseye.com. You can log in through the credentials that we will be providing to you. E-learning part is also available for programming. For programming, only tests are available. If anyone fails to achieve 50% in level 1, then you would be on level 1 only. We would be providing some another tests to you, but you will be on level 1. You are from electronics and communication, but can I attempt tests based on CSIT? Yes, you can definitely attempt these tests. The deadlines. So when the level testing would be allocated to you, the deadlines that I have told you, you need to complete the levels by those particular deadlines. The access will be for 1 year. The deadlines that I have shown you were only for the level tests. The other company specific tests that I have told you, there is no deadline for them. These are for practice. You can do it anytime. Like I told you, if you are not able to clear any level, then you need to reattempt that particular level. All the tests you would be taking on the platform will be proctored. If you are switching the tabs, we would definitely be getting to know, and accordingly, uh, your marks will be deducted. Where can I see level-wise questions? So you would be getting the access for level test series in the open tests, like I told you, right? And uh, each and every test will be having 25 questions. For programming, each test will be having 100 questions. For other tests, that is domain and aptitude, each and every test will be having 25 questions. As soon as you receive the credentials, you can start working on this platform. Okay. I have got a question that this platform is just for practice or will be evaluated. So yes, marks will be evaluated for some tests. For this, it is just for your practice. Okay. So I think I have answered almost all the queries. I would just repeating it once again. You would be getting the level test series in open tests. Okay, so I think I have answered all the queries. I am here for next 5 minutes. If you are having any other queries, you can post in the chat box. Okay. So like I told you, you can attempt the questions, the coding questions in 5 languages: C++, Java, Python, Node.js, and C language. With subject test, so that level credentials can just check the open test that I have told you, and you can analyze what subject tests you have received, and you need to complete the tests according to the deadlines that I have told you. I can't log in. It shows your password is incorrect. Please check for some spaces because while copying and pasting, you must have entered a space in the password. So for the PEP classes, you can ask your management. So Ankit, you have dropped a query many times. I think I have answered this question. You can try and write the password, right? You must have while copying and pasting, you must have entered the wrong